Controversial ENT in the building, guys. I'm back with another one. All right, guys, I'm going to say something a little bit controversial, but it is what it is. You know what the channel is, right? We talk sports and entertainment, and we talk about them controversial subjects that people don't want to talk about, right? This is what the channel's all about. So I'm going to say something controversial, maybe surprising, and I have no doubt. Let me just make this clear. I have no doubt, none, that Conor BENN watches all of my videos that are related to him in this situation. I have no doubt about that at all. So I'm going to say this, and I know, Conor, you're listening, so pay attention, yeah? This goes out to you. This goes out to the British Boxing Board of Control, whatever they're called. This goes out to everyone who loves, associated, is in boxing, etc., etc. I do not believe that Conor BENN should get a ban. I don't think he should. And I mean what I say. I do not think Conor BENN should be banned for what he's done. Why? Some might wonder, why would you not want him to get banned for what he's done after everything he's done and what you've been reporting on him? Absolutely, I've been reporting on him because that's what I do. I report things. I would like Conor BENN to admit what he's done. That's what I would like him to do. I don't want Conor BENN to be banned. However, I will say this. The threat of a ban should be hanging over him should he fail to admit what he's done. I think if he fails to admit what, he should be given a chance to come clean. And if he does not come clean, then the punishment should be administered to him. And if that is to be a banning, then so be it. Because the way I would see it is he's chosen that for himself. But if it were up to me, no, I would not ban Conor BENN. Now, let me tell you why I think banning him is the wrong thing to do, in my personal opinion. This is a personal opinion now. I think if the United Kingdom was to ban Conor BENN for whatever amount of time, it would be, to an extent, it would be a level of injustice. And I'll tell you why. There's a lot of individuals in the boxing world who get away with just as much as Conor BENN, if not more than Conor BENN. There are no real valiant efforts to catch cheaters in the sport or in the business of boxing. There's no real valiant effort to catch those who are cheating in the business of boxing. So because one individual popped dirty because of incompetence in the regiment, he's to now take the fall for everyone. He's to now take the reprimand for every single failure of caught people in the past. Conor BENN is supposed to take the heat of all of that, because the truth is, the minute you catch someone and you want to punish him and you're going to want to make an example out of him. And when you make an example out of him, really what you're doing is you are then taking the punishment that should have been divided between everyone you should have caught, and you're administering it to one person. This is what I think. And I think I won't say it's his first offense, because he could have been doing this for ages, right? He is young. He's not 21, but he is young. And you have to understand, with boxers, boxing is their livelihood. Now, I'm not saying he hasn't got enough money to never have to work again. I don't know what his financial situation is like. I really don't. But I don't believe in... I am a believer in giving someone an opportunity to come clean. And should they come clean, I am a believer in giving someone a second chance. I am. I don't believe the capital punishment should be thrown at someone for making a mistake. I don't believe that. I think that is very harsh. And I don't like the whole, let's make an example out of someone. I don't particularly like that. What I think should happen is, Conor BENN aside, I think the British Boxing Board of Control need to regulate the whole thing a lot better. I think they need to collaborate with other testing agencies a lot better and start recognizing them universally. I think there should be an announcement made to all fighters across the board who fight in the United Kingdom and who are commissioned and licensed by the United Kingdom boards, that if you are caught with a banned substance, you will face the maximum penalty that will be agreed upon. I think that statement needs to be made clear to boxers, that if you are caught regardless with a substance that is on the bans list regardless of which category it falls in, if it's category A or category B, whatever category it falls in, you will face the full extent of the reprimand. And if that means a full 5-year ban, then so be it. But I think these things should be declared and put out there prior to any fighter being popped. So if you put that out there, let's say you put that as a statement next week, bam, it's announced, it's read out, it's put out there. At this point, no fighter can complain. And at this point, anyone that gets popped must face the full force of the reprimand. That's what I honestly believe. I think with Conor BENN, if he is to admit, and I mean completely admit what he's done, then a pardon should potentially be considered. I do think that. A pardon should be considered. I don't think they should make an example out of him. Even though the United Kingdom, when they are angry, they will bury you. Let me make that clear. When the United Kingdom is angry with a personnel, be it a celebrity, a sportsman, they will absolutely bury you. Now, let's not forget what that can do to an athlete. Boxers are vulnerable people. Yes, they are. If you destroy a boxer in such a way that you destroy his livelihood or you destroy his career by giving him a 4-year ban, which will effectively bring a person to the age of anywhere from early 30s to mid 30s, you're wrecking him. You're wrecking him significantly because muscle memory is not going to be what it used to be. Rust is going to be at an all-time high. Father time could catch up with the boxer. You might be literally finishing the boxer off. And I think if you're going to take that stance and you're going to take that step, then really you should have it. It should be clear for fighters to know if I do A, I'm going to get B as a consequence. But I'm not so sure that is, clear. It's not really clear out there like that. I don't believe that fighters think in the back of their heads, oh, if I get popped for something, I'm never going to fight ever again. I don't believe that they're thinking that. I think, oh, maybe I'll get fined. Maybe they'll cancel my fight and I'll fight just another one. I don't think fighters understand the severity of a reprimand when it's taken to the extreme. I don't think fighters really understand that because I don't believe that any organization has really put it out there, clear cut, boldened for fighters to understand. So with that being said, I do think a little bit of compassion must be shown to Conor BENN. A little bit should be considered. Not must be shown. Nothing has to happen. But compassion could be considered for Conor BENN if he admits everything. Because by him admitting everything, he's also shedding light to the testing agencies of how these fighters are doping themselves and how they are masking it. And I think it's important that he becomes an advocate. That's right, an advocate for keeping boxing clean. He must be an advocate for that. If he does that, in my opinion, he would have warranted a pardon, in my opinion. If he fell short of admitting what he's done and detailing it, then the full force of the reprimand should be administered to him. And if that is a full 5-year ban or a lifetime ban, then it is what it is. But Conor BENN, there you go. You see, I don't hate you. I'm not out there to witch hunt you, but you are not fooling us. I told you that from the start. If you're not going to come clean, I'm going to be on your backside. So it's best that you come out of the rock that you're hiding because you're still hiding under a rock. And I don't understand why you're still hiding. You need to come out of the rock and start talking. I told you, learn from Dwayne Chambers. The longer you stay quiet, the longer you stay denying it, the more excuses that keeps coming out from you lot, your camp, your team, your friends or whatever, it's not putting you in a good light. It's not a good look for you. It's not a good look for you. The best thing you can do is open your mouth and admit it. Be humble and let us know exactly what happened. Give us details of what happened. Do not read a statement because there's nothing genuine about reading a statement that a lawyer might have told you, cooked up for you. We don't want to see that. Speak from the heart. Tell us what happened. Let the country decide whether they should give you compassion or not. That's the best advice I can give Conor BENN, guys. Let me know what you lot think of what I said, and I stand by what I said. I do. It's not a witch hunt on Conor BENN. I stand by what I said. I don't believe you must cast stones on individuals who commit sins. I think you should give an individual an opportunity to make a conscious decision, and or an opportunity to repent, better yet. And if they refuse to, bring down the full force of the law on these individuals because they're scumbags at that point. Controversial ENT, make sure you leave a comment down below, like the video. I appreciate you guys, and we're going to be talking about this until it comes to its conclusion. Peace out.